Hi, my name is Azaria. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a good evening. It's the weekend. Everybody's being safe, being careful. I was going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. I just wanted to check up on the energies to see what's going on. Please do not watch my videos if it does not resonate with you. I'm not trying to trigger anyone unless you want to be. Okay? The cards had already been pre-shuffled, prayed over, and I drew a few just to see where the energy was at for the Divine Feminine, her energy space. I came up with two different energies. Is the Two of Swords in reverse. The Divine Feminine had her heart closed off at first. She didn't want to see nothing, didn't want to hear nothing. Pretty much in regards of this union. The Divine Feminines have been working hard, but she has been like saving her pentacles. I don't know if the Divine Feminines have been splurging or doing some splurging. You were holding on to money, as my grandmother would say, holding on to $1 till George Washington winks, but you're coming out of this mode of I don't want to say that. Some saying penny pinching. Penny pinching. But you're coming out of this mode of like maybe you're getting out, maybe you're splurging more, maybe you're doing things for yourself. Maybe it's just business period that you need to take care of. The Two of Swords was clarified by trickery. The trickery card. This picture looks like someone who is maybe being stingy or giving more to themselves than maybe giving to the Divine Feminine. It had her in a bad headspace at first, like she just didn't want to be bothered, very emotional, tired of people trying to use and take advantage of her. Also with the Four, the energy was also in the energy with the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, maybe penny pinching, being very frugal with your money, trying to save. That was clarified with the Renewal card. You're going within, you're doing a lot of manifestation. You're manifesting, you're talking to your spirit guides, and this might be due to financial reasons. Or maybe this is due to someone playing games and maybe giving more to themselves than pretty much giving to the Divine Feminines. That card, another one that came out, and that was to release. Release any old baggage, release anything that has got you in a state of depression. Moving on from what is dead and old. Putting an end to old cycles and situations that you have no control over. That was the energy of the divine feminine. Now, I drew a few more cards for the divine feminine, the past, present, and future. In the past, it is showing that hold on. It's showing that the divine feminine had the Three of Wands. She's wanting to take this spiritual journey, go out and put her newfound wisdom into action. But as you can tell, she's waiting. She's waiting there. Look like waiting for ships to come in. She might also be waiting for the divine masculine. Her perception of this union, she feels that this would bring her abundance. It is something that she feel will help give her a new start, a new beginning. That was the past energy, waiting for ships to come in. You put the work in, you've done the work, and you're waiting for your rewards. And your perception of this union is a very beautiful perception. You feel, like I said, will give you abundance. It will give you the life that you are wanting to live. That's the past. The present energy came out, Judgment card in reverse, wanting to bring something dead back to life, calling out for judgment. It was in reverse. Maybe because of the fact that you had been waiting for the divine masculine, you no longer feel like waiting. Is probably pretty much went on about your business, but you discovered the love that you have for yourself. You're going within, you're talking to spirit guides, and you're trying to find the love within yourself. And some of you have probably already found love within yourself. You're doing the spiritual work that you need in order to push forward. The past energy was the Five of Swords, feeling victorious by defeating others. You might have been in a few battles, a few scuffles, verbal. Who knows? Some divine feminines probably had to get down and dirty and, get those fisticuffs out. Maybe in regards to this union, or maybe just in life in general. But feeling victorious due to defeating others. Well, it's showing that maybe you didn't go about certain situations in a positive manner, or maybe you didn't release the negativity in a positive manner that you should have, to the point you have disagreements, you've been arguing, you got a little, you're gonna have a little negativity around you. You're looking for balance. You're wanting to balance this situation out. That's your present energy. You're finding out who you are. You're discovering who you are as a divine feminine. You're going within. You're talking to your spirit guides. You're doing the spiritual work on your heart. You're trying to heal. You're trying to heal because you're wanting to release things that do not service or suit your purpose or your growth, your spiritual growth, because you sure are meditating and healing your heart. But the divine feminine is tired of waiting, to the point that she does not want to try to rekindle or bring anything back to the dead, because she's working on herself right now. Her perception that she have of this union is a very beautiful perception. She knows what this union could hold for her. But it looked like she's getting in her present energy, look like she is going to have to battle some situations. She's going to have to balance situations out. And people are mad. They are upset. So it looks like that you might end up, the divine feminines are going to have to end up making, look like maybe judgment calls, to the point where the divine feminines are going to have to maybe step in, put her foot down in regards of people who are disgruntled, maybe in regards of this union. But somebody is going to be very upset. Can we clarify the perception card, please? I just need one. Oh my gosh. Can we clarify the perception card? Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands is having this newfound wisdom and wanting to go out and take this journey. But it's in reverse. I believe that the divine feminines are trying to figure out which path to take, since they have waited for the divine feminines or divine masculines for a while. Sorry. Take it as it resonates. But she's tired of waiting. Even though she knows what this union can bring her. Right now, before the divine feminine decide to go out on her journey, she is going to do some healing work and balance situations out before she takes her journey. And that could be traveling, that, like I said, newfound wisdom. You might have the inspiration to want to write a book, go to school, upgrade your career. But it's in reverse, and I believe that's right now because you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal your heart. You're trying to discover things that is in regards of yourself and your newfound gifts. And you're talking to your spirit guides, trying to get an understanding. Can we clarify the discovery, please? I just need a few. Can you clarify the discovery card? Clarify the discovery card, please. The discovery card was clarified with the Six of Swords in reverse. You decided not to move away from a situation, something that you felt that brought you burden. It was in reverse. You decided not to move away from this situation, but you are trying to pretty much stick it out. Maybe give it one more chance, since you are trying to heal yourself. Can we clarify the balance card, please? What's going on with the balance card? Four of Wands in reverse. You want this union. You, and this look like twin flames. You're waiting on your masculine. You want this union but it was in reverse. You want to be able to celebrate in regards of this, but look like just because of the fact that you're trying to heal yourself, there will be no union right now. How does a divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? How does a divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? The Tower in reverse. Divine feminines are not calling up on judgment because she is finding something beautiful within herself. She's talking to her spirit guides. There won't be a union right now because she's trying to find balance and trying to heal herself. Maybe even cutting people out of her life that does not mean or service her well-being. Look like the divine feminine might be trying to avoid a tower moment. Look like she's trying to keep from making maybe a logic decision when it comes to this union. She's looking for balance. Divine feminine is looking for balance. She's having to battle other folks. But not going about it in the right manner. And because of that, she's going to have to balance certain situations out. She's got her heart space closed off. She's refusing to see her energy. This is her current energy, refusing to see something for what it's worth. She's hurt. Divine feminine is hurt. She knows that there was trickery involved. She knows that someone around her was trying to pull the wool over her eyes. And she realizes that the person or individual might be divine masculine, because this is a divine twin flame reading, but maybe she realizes that the divine masculine was giving or taking more for himself than an equal give and take. The divine feminine's her general energy, she's working hard, but she was saving her money at first. Maybe because of the fact that she's getting tired of waiting, maybe she's taking that time to go out to try to party, have a little fun, renewal. Just going out, maybe trying something different, going within, meditating, asking for guidance and direction, because she knows that it's some things that she needs to release. Excuse my hands, y'all. I wash them a lot and they get dry and wrinkled. But what is it that the divine feminine needs to release? Okay. Divine feminine needs to try to release, let go of the King of Cups. King of Cups is a loving king, but he knows that he has to make logical decisions. Divine feminine knows that she has to be logical when it comes to making her decisions. See Pisces in here, Aries. But it shows that she needs to try to release what it is. I asked what it is that she needs to release, and it said the King of Cups. This is a king who makes logical decisions, but sometimes he makes decisions that That might be the king one. Sorry. I don't care. I just want to make sure. Use it again. This always makes me nervous. Cancel. The King of Cups is compassionate and committed, but also quite terrified of deep involvement, or that you may need to confront that aspect of yourself in your own psyche. But the King of Cups, he loves, but he fears commitment. Okay, yeah. This, like I said, I was trying to say, he's very creative, but he loves, but he is scared of being in a committing. It makes him scared to commit. And the Divine Feminine is aware of this situation, and she's trying to heal herself from it. I also did pull cards for the Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine is going through a lot more, look like, than the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is feeling, he was in the energy. His general energy was the Eight of Cups in reverse. He was in the energy of walking away from things, something or things that he has already built and things that he has already established. The Divine Masculine had maybe lies and deceits. Lies and deceits. He had maybe dealing with lies, dealing with deceit on his end, but he has built foundations. He has put in work, and at one point in time, he was in the energy of wanting to walk away, but he's had a change of heart. The past energy was the Two of Cups. He didn't want to begin or start any friendship with the Divine Feminine. I don't think that was in his mind frame when it comes to his past energy. Of the simple fact he was upset. He's upset with the Divine Feminine due to disagreements and things of that nature that they were going through. And the Divine, that was clarified with the Forgiveness card. The Divine Masculine realized that maybe walking away wouldn't be the most logical decision. Maybe he is in the front mind frame or the energy right now of wanting to rekindle, wanting with the Divine Feminine, since he plans on not walking away. But the Two of Cups is in reverse. The Divine Masculine is trying to find it within his heart to be forgiving in regards of what the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine has been through. But he needs to open up his heart What the heck is that? You see that? It's people hiding in the bushes. Like, look at that. Those are faces hiding. Wow. I wish I'd have got the. They only sent me the cards on these, but not the books. I'm trying to now, and it's my first time seeing it. Now I'm trying to interpret it. But the divine masculine knows, and he needs to be more forgiving, be more childlike. Either the divine masculine is spying or people are spying on the divine masculine. Like, that's weird. I'm gonna have to find the book on that. But maybe people are spying on the divine masculine, watching what he's doing. Or maybe the divine masculine is spying on the divine feminine. But regardless of the situation, it's people looking and watching. Like, all eyes on, they're watching for the divine masculine. Like, people got their eyes on him. Maybe to see what type of action or move he's gonna make. That's crazy. His present energy is the Empress. The Empress is very nurturing, very loving. She takes care of home. She takes care of the children. She knows how to keep things balanced out. She nurtures something till it grows to its full potential. He looks at the divine feminine as perfection. Like tasty fruit. Spiritual. Like spiritual fruit. But he looks at the divine feminine as being the Empress and looks at her as perfection. The past energy, the future energy is the Three of Swords, feeling heartbroken. He feels heartbroken is the future energy. Maybe he feels heartbroken because the divine feminine look like that she's trying to move on. She realizes that she is going to have to release this King of Cups here. Divine masculine is feeling heartbroken in his future energy. Maybe because he realizes that the divine feminine was his soulmate. It shows that his third eye is activated. He's getting messages in regards to this union. Can we clarify forgiveness? Can we clarify forgiveness, please? The Hierophant in reverse. Maybe divine feminine had the thought of wanting to maybe marry the divine feminine. Divine masculine wanted to be with the divine feminine. But something has changed. He's upset. The divine feminine has been arguing and having to maliciously cut people out and of her life. And the divine masculine is one of them because she got tired of waiting. She's trying to heal herself. The divine feminine is. The divine masculine needs to learn forgiveness in order for this union to move forward. He's stuck in his head about maybe the arguments that him and the divine feminine were having, the situations that they were going through. It looks like he's not asking for spiritual help or spiritual guidance when it comes to this. Look like to me that the divine masculine might be acting a little stubborn. He knows that he has to be forgiven in regards of this situation with the divine feminine, but it looks like he refuses to. He wants to be forgiving. And I think he's spying on the divine feminine. And not only just he's spying, but other people are watching. So, but he looks at the divine feminine as perfection, beautiful. She knows how to take care of home and family life. You know, he knows this about her. Can we clarify the perfection card, please? Can we clarify the perfection card? Whoa, 31 minutes. Can we clarify the perfection card? Too many. Okay. Clarify it with the hangman in reverse. Because of the divine masculine is aware of the fact that who the divine feminine is, he's fully aware, and he wants to make movement. He wants to make a movement towards the divine feminine, to the point where up here his basic energy was wanting to walk away. Maybe the divine feminine and divine masculine have built something together. They might have lived together. They might have even, some you guys might have children together. But in regards of all that, divine masculine knows that he needs to be forgiven in order for this situation to work out. But he is in, he was in the hangman mode as far as like not making any type of movement in regards of this union, but it's in reverse. So some of the divine feminines can look forward to the divine masculines reaching out to them. Because of the fact that the divine feminines are wanting to move away due to confusion in regards of this union, it's leaving him, or the divine masculine, feeling heartbroken because he realized he's been receiving messages from the divine that this is a soul connection. Can we clarify the soulmate? Yeah. It was in reverse, 2 of Wands, but it came out in reverse. This is waiting for his ships to come in. He's got the world in his hand, wanting to go out and venture, but he don't know which path to take. He's confused on which path to take. He wants to start these new beginnings because he realized that the divine feminine is his soulmate, but there is something that is stopping him from wanting to move forward. But he's ready to, he was in the mind frame, and this is for future, not wanting to move, but realizing that the divine feminine is his soulmate. It's a divine union. Can we clarify the 2 of Wands? Why is the 2 of Wands here? Clarified with death. Not making any moves because he knows that something needs to be deadened. He needs to put an end to something. Also clarified with the Nine of Swords. The Divine Masculine is up at nights. This is his future energy. This is going to... Divine Feminine is trying to keep from having a tower moment. And the Divine Masculine is up in his head all night thinking in regards of this union. Maybe feeling regrets. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords? 35 minutes. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords? Clarified with the Knight of Swords. The Nine of Swords is clarified with the Knight of Swords. He wants to rush in. The Divine Masculine wants to rush in order to save this union. He wants to save this union. And if that means even rushing in to give those same crumbs that he's been given in order to keep the Divine Feminine around, he's going to do that. How does the Divine Masculine feel in regards of this union? How does the Divine Masculine feel in regards of this union? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Wow, what was that? Queen of Cups. I know I should know these by now, but some of them I'm not like, I'm learning. It's just a few of them. The Beloved. They're self-contained, intriguing individuals. They're intuitive. They trust their instincts. She wears her heart on, that's right. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's the type of queen that wants to have control over her emotions, but she's a very emotional person. She represents the hypnotic, magical power of the feminine world of feelings, alluring and fascinating, yet ultimately unfathomable. So, he looks at the Divine Feminine as being very attractive, alluring, very beautiful. It was also clarified by the Chariot. I knew I seen one turn over. He wants to rush in. He wants to try to balance the situation out, but he wants control. He wants control over the situation. He wants control. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for this? Outcome, that family life, that family abundance, 10 of Pentacles. That family life, that abundance. Living that dream. And he wants to build with the Divine Feminine. What is the outcome for the Divine Feminine? What is her outcome? Damn. Wow, we're not going to pick that. That's negative. What is the outcome for the Divine? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is a queen who likes to eat good, live good. You know what I'm saying? She enjoys the finer things in life. And it looks like the divine feminine, even though she feels like that she need to heal, and she realizes the reason why this union might have turned left. I'm trying to look for the right word. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but she realizes that there is balance. She needs balance, and I feel that the divine feminine does not really want to give up on this union. That's why the Tower card is in reverse, because she knows that pretty much completely giving up on this is gonna be heart wrenching. It's gonna be very emotional for her. That's why she's trying to do the healing work and balance stuff out, to the point in her past energy, she is there waiting. She's waiting. She realizes the beauty in this divine union, but she knows she needs to release some things in order to get herself back on track. And the divine masculine is just, he doesn't want to walk away. He knows that he needs to forgive. He looks at the divine feminine as being beautiful. He wants to build and have this family life with the divine feminine. He knows that she's nurturing and loving, but at the same time, he wants control. He needs to be looking at the situation as balance, trying to balance himself out as well. He needs to go within, balance the situation out. Stop looking for so much control. But he needs to balance situations out too in order for this union to work. So, I hope you guys like my reading. Like, share, subscribe to help get my videos out. I would surely appreciate it. I will be back soon. I was going to try to do some zodiac signs and see what's going on there. But thank you for watching my video.